I do like this piece. This piece for release is written by Beethoven. I really like Beethoven. I wonder if anybody else wants to know about Beethoven. I could write down some of my ideas and let people know in an informative paragraph. Or even a whole text. I could do that. I could write about Beethoven, see what I know, tell people what I know, and they can know. They'll know it's my passion. It could be my passion project. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that. It's a bit of a tricky bit, this one. Yep, alright. I think I've decided. I will definitely write a little bit about Beethoven and get to know. Okay, I think I'm going to go do it right now. Yep. Alright, so the first thing I'm wanting to do is to make a mind map, just to plan out what I'm wanting to say. So if I've got in the middle my topic, which is going to be Beethoven, and then around the outsides I'm going to be writing down other ideas that I have about Beethoven. So far I've written about his, like, the birth details, etc., his early life, his adult life. I've also written down about something about his family and his adult life, his music, fun facts and health. And now, as I'm thinking about it, some of these ideas probably aren't the best, so I'll be able to get a bit more about them in my other topics. So I'll cross them out. Alright, so now I'm just going to be writing some details around his early life, like the actual dates, information that I want to write in there. I know a bit about Beethoven, so I know these ideas. Sometimes you might have to research them. So it just depends about what you're up to. Alright, so mind map is done. Once I've made the mind map, then I'm going to have to be thinking about each paragraph. So each of my bubbles is going to be a paragraph. So this first topic I'm writing is basically the introduction to Beethoven. So I've got here the topic sentence. I'm just going to leave that for now because I'm going to put some important details in, because sometimes it comes to me a bit later. Once I've written down all the notes that I want to put in, I can start my first draft. Now, once I put my details in, I've thought of a topic sentence that I can put into it. So I've done that and making sure that I have included all of the details that I have there, because that's what I've decided was an important idea for mine. And that's what my first draft looks like there. So now I'm on to my next part of my bubble. So it's his early life I've written here. So you might have noticed that I wrote down the important details first, and then I did a topic sentence, and then I did the conclusion. Because the topic sentence comes from my the details in there. And then my conclusion, of course, will match my topic sentence. So all those ideas come into that. So that's my second paragraph right there. So I've done that early life. So now I'm going to go into the adult life. So thinking about, again, like some of the words in the word bank that I want to include, and then I'll also put that into some important details. So for this time, I'm actually writing the topic sentence first because it's about his adult life. So I'm thinking about an introduction into the paragraph. So, and then I can write my conclusion after I've done all that. So I have to keep referring back to my notes, because then that's what's going to get me writing the paragraph that's on topic, making sure that I've kept every details in there. Now, I did scribble some things out because I decided it wasn't actually appropriate. They're more opinions that I wrote in there, and that's not what I want for information. We just have to be careful not to write opinions in informative. So my next one is a little bit more broad. So it was a little bit harder for me to write this one because I wanted to write so much more, but I have to remember to try and keep it to a paragraph. So the amount of lines that we have in here is a good indication of how much we can write in a paragraph, because we don't want to waffle on too much, because it can get off topic and it's not concise, and then it's also not cohesive. So making sure that as we're writing, the information that we have in there is important. And if you do find something that you don't like, remember it's just a draft, we can just cross it out. So my final paragraph of our information, and that's all we're going to do today. Thank you.